sometimes it just takes less time to dump over the fence. Voila. We are moving, so I combine's getting left where it is. We are on to the next field. Well, it is Monday, August 21st. The roads are slippery because we live on dirt roads and they get bad when it rains. So it rained on Sunday morning, about ½ an inch all over the place. And then we couldn't cut yesterday, Sunday, because it rained and it was cloudy the rest of the day. And then I'm pretty sure it rained more last night because there was some more puddles and stuff on my windshield. So hopefully we'll be cutting by tomorrow. But I don't think the sun is going to come out today, so that really puts a damper on things. But we're going to blame it on the custom guys that showed up because 4G is here, Hayden on Harvest. If you haven't watched him yet, you can go watch all of his stuff and catch up with where they've been this year. But every time they show up, they bring rain with them, so that's who we're going to blame the rainy days on. I came to pick up the 9870 that busted a fuel line the last day we were cutting. And then we are going to move this over by the other combines. Then we should be good to roll. Whenever it decides to dry out, it literally died like mid-pass. We're almost done, but that's all there is left in this field. It doesn't sound normal. So in the last video and in the intro, I told y'all that the custom guys showed up. This is 4G Harvesting, and they help harvest with us while we do wheat harvest. And they rolled into town, and the day they got here, it was raining. So while we were waiting for it to dry out, they moved combines, headers, and everything up to the field so that they could get right in line with us and start cutting. If you guys aren't familiar with Hayden on Harvest, he is in this combine right here. He posts YouTube videos every day, and he has captured their harvest journey from the start of it. And then right behind him is the grain cart that I ran last year because I was on custom harvest with them. And then right behind that grain cart, well, Cody is their grain cart driver, so hello Cody, he's going to be in a lot more videos. And then right behind him is Shanna, and she runs their other combine. So they are super fun to work with. I've always loved running around with them, and I'm so glad that they made it up to North Dakota because it would be so much different if we did not have them here. Oh, the sun decided to come out. And I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt, and I'm definitely regretting that decision. Ah! Someone already started my tractor for me, how nice! There goes Dennis again. Always the first one to pull out, so I'm gonna go chase him. Great view tonight of I can't see anything. It looks a lot better on camera than it does in person. I'm actually looking through my phone screen and I can see more. I can see more than what I can see with my own eyeballs. Ugh! Big old ball of fire! Just out here on cleanup duty. Whoops!
Just cut it off at this week, that's it.
Tristan lost the light game tonight. And then it was mad. Guys, the sun is still awake! In their defense, it is pretty dusty and you like can hardly see. I don't know, the sun went down and it got a lot better, but that clip that I showed you guys before, it was bad. So today, Joel broke a part of his sickle bar, so that's what they're fixing right now. The bagger had some issues, and then Tristan's belts are a little loose. They're stretched out, so his, we got those. They're going to get a replacement on those. And then the custom guys have been whacking away. Most of the time they go in their own field so that they just do their thing and we do our thing, but sometimes we'll all be in a field together in different parts, and there's just the fields, most of the fields up here are big enough that everyone can run in the same field and it's fine. And then there's a thundercloud over there. Do not like that, but hopefully it stays that way. Other than that, we are rolling. I've got my lights on for the night, and hopefully we can go and just go, because we got to get this done. Oops. So we change these guards when these get rounded out. And normally you can cut with them rounded out, but since there's so many weeds and toughness this year, we like to change those and make them nice and sharp. While we harvest wheat, we do like to use the grain bagger, and this year we have been using trucks and the bag, so it's taken a little bit of stress off the bagger and it's made a couple of shorter bags, but we are getting a lot of stuff moved into the bin site, and that's something that we won't have to do later since it's already there. This is showing you how we take the bags off once we're done in a field and need to switch fields. Matt is going to walk forward with that bag to make sure there's enough room in the end to seal it off. So he's going to tell Jaden to stop, and then they're just going to cut that bag off of the bagger. after he has a big enough hole cut, he's just gonna make sure that he has enough space to crawl in there and cut the rest of it off without it being a problem to seal it later. After they get this cut off, you pull it all the way so that all of the wheat in that bottom goes, you know, as far up as it can, and then you fold in the edges so that you can place boards under and over it, just like that. And then that board is going to go under, one board's going to go over, and you screw them together, and then we'll show you the rest. Now we can go back to the field. We're moving fields, so that's why we finished the field last night and then scooted out, because you can't really, well, you could start new fields in the dark, but it was just gonna be a big mess. We also, there's been an alien sighting in North Dakota. Look at those aliens. Dumping so that he can go over to the next field and not have any grain in his hopper, because then that just turns into a mess. So we call this field Squiggly Wiggly because it looks like someone took a pan of spaghetti noodles, spilled it on the floor, and then made dirt out of it and planted wheat in it. Thanks for watching. As always, hasta la pasta.